Hi Anna, my name is Shayla. I'm a social worker here at Helping Hands Agency. I was contacted by MCFD and I received a referral for you. So MCFD is the Ministry of Child and Family Development, and they contacted me in regards to facilitating the return of your children to you. In saying that, I want you to know that our working relationship is strictly confidential, and I'm here to support you and enable you during this process. Also, I want to know your thoughts and concerns, and also any questions that you may have, we can discuss them, and please feel free at any time. If you have any questions, just ask me, because there's no such thing as a stupid question. The only time that the confidentiality between us would be broken is if you were to feel like you might self-harm or perhaps harm somebody else, then I have to break our confidentiality and I have to let someone else know, just for your safety and for other people's safety. So yeah, I'm here to help you and support you, and I may take some notes down while you're talking, if that's okay. They're just for my own record, if I catch anything that I might think might be useful information. So let's get started. How are you feeling today?
To be honest with you, it was really hard for me to even come here. I'm just at the lowest point in my life. I have a 3-year-old girl and a newborn baby boy, and they've both been taken away from me, and I just don't know how to cope with that. It's really hard for me right now. I can't even pay rent, so I'm facing eviction, soon to be homeless. My boyfriend, who is the father of my children, I don't even know where he is anymore. He doesn't even help with anything. I've tried to contact him, he's nowhere to be found. Living alone in Nanaimo is really rough on me. I don't even have any family support because my family lives in Campbell River and I can't even afford to even see them, and it's just really, really hard for me right now.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds like you are going through a really, really, really tough time right now. And the fact that your family is so far from you, it's understandable. That could make you feel isolated. And I think you had mentioned that you're feeling really, really low right now, the lowest you've ever felt. That's normal. That's understandable. Don't beat yourself up. And you made a very big decision by coming here today. So that tells me that you are a smart, intelligent young lady, and I'm going to help you in any way I can. And so let's just, I just have some other questions here. When is the last time that you saw the father of your children?
I would say a couple months ago, and it really, really hurts that I can't even get into contact with him. It's not the fact that he doesn't want to be with me, it's the fact that I can't even contact him for the sake of my own children, and for them to be taken away is just so devastating.
That would be devastating. I can't even imagine. So when you say that you cannot contact him, do you not have his number, or he just doesn't pick up your calls, kind of thing?
I've been trying to call this number, but since I don't think he really has a steady line for him to be contacted at, I think he's couch surfing right now, and yeah, it's just really hard. I think the only contact we really do have is Facebook, but sometimes I can't even find internet access, so it'll be a couple messages here and there every couple weeks, so it's really not steady use of communication.
No, okay. I think I understand. And it's hard to get internet connection these days. I mean, with Wi-Fi everywhere, people have passwords now, and okay, so a few months ago, so what month are we in now? We're in December now, so would you say maybe in October?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna make a note of that. When is the last time that you saw your children?
I would say last month in November.
Okay. And then you mentioned, sorry, Now I have it in my file here, and I see here that you have a 3-year-old daughter, and then you have a newborn baby boy.
Yeah, I gave birth to him in January, so
Wow.
it was like.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Babies are wonderful. Did you want to talk about your children at all?
Sure. I feel like such a bad mother that I had to get my children taken away from me. Like, it's really embarrassing for me to talk about it, but I love my children to bits, and even coming today was kind of scary because like I can't really try, like in my situation, like it feels like the government's against me, and for me to even talk to you about it, like I'm kind of hesitant to share with you because I know that you stated this is confidential, but it's still very hard for me to talk about it because I'm scared like anything I do or say will like keep my children under care because I am suffering from drug use a lot. Like I'm really heavily addicted to drugs, and I love my children so much, but it's really hard to come to terms that my addiction is more than my love for them, and that's what makes me so sad, is that I love them so much. Why can't I quit these drugs? Like, why can't I get myself clean? I feel so stuck.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but what I'm hearing you say is that right now you're feeling kind of like everyone's against you right now, and maybe you're alone, like no one is for you or with you right now. And even you had mentioned that you're feeling like the government's against you. I'm also hearing feelings of, sorry, excuse me, that you're feeling very hesitant right now in life. You're feeling scared and sad, and overall you're just feeling stuck. Is that right?
It is.
Yeah, that's a lot. How are you coping? I don't think I'd be able to handle that. Like, wow, you're pretty amazing. I mean, and you're sitting in my chair right now, and you made it here today. And it seems like you're striving in life, and you're trying to make a change.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and you're not alone. Now we've met each other, and you're not alone at all. I'm here with you, and I'm going to work with you towards reaching. Now, I think one of our first obstacles that we can do in our working relationship together is that I can facilitate and help work with you to help you become clean and sober from drugs. And I think that's one of the big things with the ministry I find with facilitating the return of children to their parents is a big factor is for parents getting completely clean, and then after that is the biggest obstacle, and everything can just sort of falls into place after that. There's a few minor things that we have to work on after that together. How do you feel about looking at some options to help you getting you clean?
It kind of scares me. Like,